lot going on.
We're arguing about Christmas lights. We're going to argue about football in a second. But right now, we're going to argue with comedian Costaki Economopoulos from Los Angeles, California. There he is up on the big screen. I can see him. Hey, Costaki, how are you?
Morning, guys.
Hello,
No,
Costaki.
I assume that you're aware that Chick is still alive. He did not have a coronary.
What?
On Sunday.
I've never had a coronary. A lot of
Sunday
people
evening,
are surprised by that, but I've never had
when the famous Hail Mary pass.
Yeah, so
What a fun. Oh, awesome.
We also figured out that a Jewish quarterback can indeed throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Jay Fiedler would be one.
Although Jay
one
Fiedler never
nominee.
would throw a...
Okay. You are a big fan of Atlanta. Your Falcons.
First place. We swept our main competition in the division, so that's great. Yeah.
So you got to be in a good mood too. So both you and Chick are in a happy place today.
Yeah, and also I was in a casino playing cards when the Grand Slam happened with the Dodgers, and I texted Bob Cavoyan, so he was very happy too. A lot of happy folks we know. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you have going on in your little world of football.
Yeah. The Hail Mary was so awesome. Usually when Washington is desperate for a win, they go with the filibuster. This was way more fun. I much prefer this.
Oh, the filibuster.
Kind of generically political.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to touch any. Yeah, we want to be. This is the worst thing that happened to Bears since those lockable trash cans that require a thumb. Like, the Bears hate those.
Oh, yeah.
Chick, do you like the all-black uniforms? Those are great.
I'm kind of on the fence about it. They're all right. I just want them to go back to team instead of anything. But, Commanders has always seemed kind of lame to me. But that's fine.
Right. I got you.
Is that a possibility, really?
I don't think so. Pardon me. No, I don't think it's going to go back to team, especially now.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, now that they're buzzworthy again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cincinnati had the white Bengal gear, which always makes me think of Siegfried and Roy. It's like, is that the image we want?
Oh, yeah, the white tigers, yeah.
Yeah, be careful. You get too close to the Bengals, they can really hurt your head. It's a good lesson,
Rip your throat out. Oh.
And the Bucks and the creamsicles, which makes me think of John McKay. Chick, is there a better quote in the history of football?
Hey, Coach, what do you think about your offensive execution? Well, I'm all for it.
One of the greats.
Yeah.
One of the great moments.
So funny.
That and the word playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. He had this little ditty, too, I forgot about. We can't win at home. We can't win on the road. What we need is a neutral site. The Buccaneers faked a punt this week, and the Titans faked a defense. The Titans were not good. They went dressed Sunday as a professional football team. So that's very Halloween-y of them. Titans lost to the Lions 14-52. They allowed 7 touchdowns. The Christians did better against the Lions than the Titans. The Lions are scored so much they might need to buy some of P. Diddy's baby oil at auction. Can you imagine they auction that off? You got to auction it off. Got to recoup some of the Lions. Jameson Williams, who's been suspended for gambling, is now suspended for performance-enhancing substances. This time it's 2 games, but he took the over, so maybe it's more. DeAndre Hopkins got traded. He goes from Will Levis to Patrick Mahomes. Boy, I hope he doesn't get the Benz.
Yeah,
that's
right.
A lot he's rising very fast. Slow down. Patrick Mahomes, the fastest to get to 30,000 passing yards.
Wow.
Most pass attempts, still Bill Clinton.
It's going to be hard to reach. Some say that'll never be broken.
Again with the neutral politics.
Right. It's very
I just did a USS Grant joke, so I can't complain.
I saw Dak Prescott in front of a Dr. Pepper logo. I thought Dr. Pepper is the perfect sponsor for the Cowboys. Some people love it. Some people hate it. And under pressure, it explodes. It's by the way, Dr. Pepper is the one who cleared Tua to play football again.
Not a neurologist, eh?
Not exactly.
I see.
The Cowboys now have Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott. All they need now for a good running back room is a time machine. Well, then they'll be they're going to be great. The Browns beat the Ravens. Baltimore hasn't been this upset since imitation crab meat. On the first day without Deshaun Watson, the Browns won a huge upset. Oh, the irony. They get rid of Deshaun, then they get the happy ending. Oh,
Oh, thank you. That should be your closer. That's awesome.
it should be. All right.
That's a solid joke.
I can be done there.
No. No. Go ahead. Keep going.
Miles Garrett arrived to that game dressed as the Terminator.
I'm sorry, I stepped on your entire setup. What'd you say?
Miles Garrett arrived to the game dressed as the Terminator. Still not as scary to Browns fans as a Deshaun Watson mask. That's much more terrifying.
Yeah, that's right.
The Terminator. yeah. Should have closed.
Yeah, sorry, it's my fault.
The Terminator came back from the future to change the past, whereas Watson is in the past but destroying the Browns' future. You see, it's very different.
Not as clever as the first one. Keep trying.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is helpful at all.
All right. Aaron Rodgers is out there treating wins like family. He doesn't. Not a lot of contact.
Doesn't care.
Jets coach said this loss is a moment of darkness. Yeah, I think the Jets fans could think of the playoffs as a darkness retreat. Just take a little break from everything. Rodgers said the Jets want to score 30 points every game. Yeah, well, people in hell want ice water.
There you go.
Who came up with that?
That's great.
It's catchy, right? It's a perfect image. I could use it.
It's hung on. Yeah.
If the Jets need a new sponsor, they should talk to Boeing because Boeing always has a door open, everybody.
Yeah, they do.
Packers backup Malik Willis is 3-0. Aaron Rodgers is 2-6. Rodgers is even as good as his replacement's replacement.
Yep.
Packers Jordan Love has a groin injury that the coach is highly concerned about. I wish someone was highly concerned about my groin. Can we get some experts in here?
Take a look. Take a look at this.
Take a look. After Brett Favre, I was kind of hoping we were done thinking about Packer groins, but no, we still have to. All right, this is probably the closing couplet. It's a couplet.
Couplet now. All right.
The Saints went 2-0, then lost 6 in a row. What happened? It's like they partied for 2 weeks and passed out, right? They went south faster than a bra on Bourbon Street. Good night, everybody.
They'll hit the ground out there.
Costaki, where do people find you, Costaki?
Facebook's a good place. Costaki Economopoulos and all pro lines. And Caption Kangaroo, everybody. Come
Once
on.
again, Caption Kangaroo. And Costaki is Costaki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if you can spell, I can't spell Economopoulos, and I've got it in front of me in a screen.
Fair.
Yeah.
Google will get you there if you get close.
Do you remember the name? Do you remember the name Chris Economaki?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, what a great, beautiful name. It's like poetry.
That is a great name.
He was a great race announcer. Chris Economaki. Costaki Economopoulos. It's the economy, stupid. Okay, thank you. That's the third neutral and dated political joke of the show. Thank you very much.
Mark Russell-ish. Yes, both of us.
That's not a compliment. But Costaki, to get back to your groin, any dating since we last spoke?
Oh, that's so awesome.
No, I was talking to a friend of mine about how I'm kind of a serial monogamous, but I realized like some of my favorite times have been in those gaps in between. Like I'm not in a hurry to hook up with anybody at all. And I was telling this friend one of my favorite days in my whole life years ago. Is basically my nephew-in-law was having a birthday, and the dad asked me to help with the birthday thing. So we went. It was a 10-year-old birthday party. We went to a paintball place.
Fun.
And And we were each the two dads were the captains of the teams. I got to tell you, shooting 10-year-old boys with a paintball gun was one of the great pleasures of my life. It's so fun. You get these bright colored explosions on their bodies, and you can hear them go, "Ow!"
Sounds like a chapter of Gary Glitter's book.
And they're not old enough to like be strategic. You know, they can't like surprise you from behind. They just run back and forth between these inflatables, and you just pick them off. Oh, it was such a pleasure. It should be a prize for something like, congratulations, you won the Nobel Peace Prize. Here's $1 million, a paintball gun, and Mrs. Simpson's 5th grade class.
Yeah, being a kid is great.
Such a pleasure.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, thanks, Costaki.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you, man.
Have a great day.
Once again, you can submit your materials to All Pro Lines, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? Curated. Well, that sounds pretentious.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah, curated by Costaki Economopoulos.